In this module, we are going to learn how to analyze and interpret objects' motion from graphs. This is a very important module because many examination questions on kinematics requires graphical interpretation of motion. If we plot the displacement of an object as it travels over intervals of time, we get the displacement time graph. Likewise, if we plot the velocities of an object as it travels over intervals of time, we get the velocity time graph. Let's begin by plotting for objects at rest. In this diagram, we take the traffic light as point of origin. This is the point where the displacement of an object is 0. A car is parked at a distance of 10 meters from the origin. Hence, we say that its displacement is 10 meters from the origin. We have up here two graphs. Both have x-axis representing time in seconds. The graph on the left has a y-axis representing displacement of the car from the origin at various time intervals. This is called a displacement time graph. The next graph has a y-axis representing velocities of the car at various time intervals. This is called a velocity time graph. If the car remains at rest, say, over 2 minutes, which is 120 seconds, and if we plot on the displacement time graph, for each second, its displacement remains at 10 meters from the origin. So it will be a horizontal straight line throughout the entire 120 seconds. Similarly, if we plot its velocity for each second, its velocity remains 0 throughout the entire 120 seconds. So it will also be another horizontal straight line, but it sits on the x-axis. Hence, when you see on a displacement time graph a horizontal straight line, it means that the object is at rest, not moving. Its displacement from the origin remains unchanged. But take note that when you see a horizontal straight line on the velocity time graph, the object is at rest only if the horizontal straight line is on the x-axis, indicating that its velocity is 0 throughout that period of time. I would like to highlight that if it is a horizontal straight line above the x-axis on the velocity time graph, it is definitely not at rest. It means the object is traveling at constant or uniform velocity over that period of time, but not at rest. We will go in depth into this in our next lesson.